Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Stay mission focused. And what do I mean when I say mission focused? Understand something. Every single person on this planet is here for a reason. You have a purpose. You have a destiny. You're not just here to sit back and chill out or relax. You're not here just for that. Everybody is here. Look, whatever you choose to call the supreme being, that supreme being has you here to do something, to have a mission, to not only just be the best version of yourself, to be the best person you can be, but also, let me make it clear, but also to give something to the world. So first you deal with your issues or your thing, then you make yourself into the best, and then you give that as a gift to the world. You have a mission. You're not here just to chill out, And one thing going through life, a lot of people can't figure out that mission. I'm gonna tell you what. You know how you figure out that mission? One, think about what you naturally attracted to. And when I say attracted, like you just good at it. And it could be anything. I don't care what it is. It could be ants. For some reason, you're interested in the mating habits of ants and how they build stuff. You never know when that's a good thing. Like one example is if somebody has an ant infestation in their home, you might be the one to tell them because you studied this, because that was your purpose, your thing, how to deal with it. Or another thing, there's been not as much in the news lately, but a big thing about a lot of bees disappearing from the world, and that could have a major impact. Somebody could know about how to deal with it. I don't care what it is, no matter how small it is. Every single person got something that they're good at. Every single person. There is no exceptions to that. They have to just figure out first what it is. 'Cause a lot of times when we're good at something, we don't think about it consciously. We don't. If something's natural to you. Like, some people are just really good at walking. Seriously, they're really good at walking. Most human beings who are able to walk, they're really good at it. One, they need to feel blessed because they can walk. There's some people who can't and have some handicap or something, or disability rather, right? But they good at it to the point they don't think about it. That's how it is with any skill. Some you do. Like one of the things I've learned to do, like with teenage sons, is just pay attention to little things they do. Pay attention to little things, what they're going to do. Like my oldest son, he'll be the type to defend other people easily. I've noticed that since he was a child. Like real quiet, real low key himself, but you say something wrong or do something with his brother or anything, he ready to go at you. I've seen that. He's quiet otherwise. Like he's like very quiet, very giving, but you mess with somebody he loves, boom. He's in there. That's just a natural part of him. My other son he's naturally a healer, but not in a traditional sense of, you go to him, he tell you some stuff. If he see like a scratch on you, he's asking. He's like, "You okay?" Seriously, but that's natural. So that's everybody. Every single person has that. So one, sometimes if you can't see it yourself, sometimes find somebody you love and ask them about it. Find somebody you love and they're going to be honest with you. Ask them about it, right? That if that case you can't figure it out. But then in a lot of cases, you just know something because you're like, man, I love this. Think about the thing you love. Now, see, if that's your purpose. Now, see, one issue that happens is a lot of times a person's purpose or mission, it doesn't make them money. Because, let's be real. We're in a society where people need to make money. You can still have that purpose and still work on a regular job. There's plenty of people who work on some job that's not really their purpose. It'd be they doing just enough if they even like the job, but then they do some other stuff that they don't necessarily get paid for. Now that'd be great. That's great if you get paid for your purpose, but you know what? It's bigger than money. You could be that person who just know how to talk to people. Like you get some like really bad neighborhoods. Like really bad, like terrible, like you get regular killings and everything. But every single neighborhood that's like that, there's always an elder that nobody messes with. In fact, they could be gang members in a particular neighborhood who terrorize everybody else in the neighborhood. But there's always that one elder, usually an older woman or something, who they won't touch her. They won't go near. In fact, if somebody mess with her, they will go to war with someone else, and they will do whatever. But part of her purpose was being able to talk to people. It's like you get some people just because of their personality, how they carry themselves, because they have a good heart. That's part of their purpose, you know. And that's what you have to focus on. Focus on your purpose. Yeah, trust me, it's ultimate if you can still make money from it. But, you know, life is bigger than money. There's people out there who making money from stuff and they're not happy. And there's still other things. Because one of the most important things in life is relationships, how you doing, what you doing for yourself, your relationship with yourself, and then with other people. So it's not always about the money. So a lot of times we focus on it, but people get on there. Find what it is. If you got to work a regular job or a career or whatever, and then do your purpose on the side when you can, boom. And some people do that. Some people they'll work in whatever job, but then, like, you got a lot of men, many men, unsung heroes, many men who they could be in a regular blue collar job. They could be a janitor. They could be some type of service worker. But their purpose was to help raise up other young men. Like, you got a lot of these guys who coach baseball, coach football. They are doing something. Like, I knew a guy, he worked as a security guard, but on his free time, he was able to gather up a bunch of computers, and he had a group of boys that they would do homework. He had a little space for them. They would come by, do homework and stuff, and he would mentor them. That's a purpose too, you know? So and that's your mission. So going through life, you got to stick with that mission. You got to stay focused on that mission. That's the important thing. That's what brings you joy. Understand something. What really brings you joy is being staying on that mission, because think about something. If you're able to go on that mission, if you're able to do the things that you can do, you know, that brings joy to you, makes you feel good, it's boom. You know, that's where the real excitement is. Yeah, you get the money and everything. Like, I knew this guy, and he worked with a woman I used to play soccer with under her thing. And that was part of her thing, to reach out to young boys and give them an avenue to get into sports. But she had a guy, son-in-law, because she had a soccer thing, but she opened up to other sports. One of them was basketball. And he became like a coach for like her club teams, like one of her club teams. And talking with him, he said, you know what, this has opened up so much in him. Now think about it. You in that position, you making an impact on the world. How many guys have been raised up by maybe not their actual parents, but maybe a mentor or whatever? That's one of the things. And it doesn't, you know what, I talked about the relationship aspect, dealing with other people. It don't have to be always that either. Remember what I said about ants. Like, or if you get some people, you know what, their greatest skill is being able to clean up. Seriously, and you might think, oh, that's just a menial labor or something, but there's something about that. Or you get some person who can really cook well. Now, people might say that's just cooking, or you can go to a restaurant or something, but what if that's your purpose? See, when you cook, like say your purpose is to make sure other people eat, that they nourish. You're not just, for one, if that's your purpose, you feel it. When you giving people food, you're not just giving them food just so they get nourished. One, you giving them good food so that can help with their health. And food's a very important part of health. That's health. They feeling good. You putting some love behind that food, And it's like you feeding them. You're not just giving it to them. They feel the love. They like, just as they eating it, they feel the love. Like I had my son's great grandmother, may she rest in peace. She used to like cooking big meals for her family, and she wouldn't even eat. She'd just sit there and she would have just the greatest smile on her face as everybody was eating and enjoying the food. So your purpose can be anything. Your mission can be anything. And that's important, regardless of what else going on. Find your mission. If you can't figure it out, talk to people. Think about what you have a passion for. Don't just grab any mission just to have a mission. Find out what you have a passion for. Take the money and go out. Hey, if you can make money from it, great. But if you can't, still, because it brings something greater than what $1 can bring you, and that's joy and contentment in your life. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Peace and many blessings.